Morning, everybody. Why here with the TheBurgsrun. Thanks for stopping by, for checking out the channel. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you came back. If you're not a subscriber and you like what you see, I hope that you'll stick around and see more shenanigans of the empty nesters. Anyways, it is Wednesday morning, June the 21st, I believe. And it's early. I have not started working yet. It's that early. Husband is up, so you may hear his YouTube going on in the background. So I did say yesterday that I was going to make some soup for dinner. I decided to do something different. I will post a little video I took right here. So I decided to make a casserole instead of soup. So this is garlic, onions, and mushrooms. In this pot back here, we have some cavatappi pasta boiling. Sorry, I don't know if I can put it some cavatappi in this one. Some onions, garlic, and mushrooms in this one. I'm going to make a sauce using beetroot mushroom soup, a little bit of Frank's Red Hot, and some cheddar cheese. So, and I may have to add some chicken stock to that soup because it's condensed. But I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Oh, and I cut up chicken breast. And that I'm excited. So here's what it looks like after I bake it in the oven. I did add a little chicken stock. Soup did not cheese it because I didn't think it would be. So there, that was my throw together dinner of a grilled chicken pasta. It was really good. There's plenty of leftovers, so I'll probably have it for lunch today too. It was that good. But I started a new diabetes type medicine a month or so ago, and I just am not hungry these days. I guess that's a good thing. Excuse me. Allergies have got the best of me. I walked the dog this morning, and now I feel like my throat and mouth are just covered in powder. Awful. So anyways, how is everybody today? It is warm and windy and rainy here in RVA today. And that's Richmond, Virginia, for those who don't know what RVA is. It is supposed to, there's a small percentage chance that it will rain all day today and tomorrow. It was supposed to rain yesterday too, but it didn't. We did manage to get out to the garden yesterday and picked, now our garden is very small, and picked some vegetables. I'll stick a photo in here of what we got. So it wasn't much, but it's, you have to remember it's just the two of us, so we can have radishes in a radish in our salad tonight for dinner, and I can make a stir fry with the pea pods. Actually, some of them are quite large, so they are actual peas inside. But there's not enough there to make like peas for a vegetable side. But my husband has been so faithful to go out and water that garden every night. Yesterday it sprinkled a little, so he didn't have to water. Good thing, because it rained pretty hard in the middle of the night last night. My legs had me up at 3 o'clock this morning. I was up for about 45 minutes just walking around the house trying to get the pain to go away. Managed to go back to bed about 3:45. And then, of course, Poochie Love decided that I had to get up at 6:30. So I've been up for just a little bit. Took him out in the rain. He got within 2 feet of a bunny before the bunny took off. We have somewhere in our backyard, we have some bushes at the property line of our backyard. Instead of a fence, we have bushes. And they're tall. They're like 6 and 8 feet tall bushes. And somewhere in those bushes is a bunny house. Oops. This year we have lots of bunnies. So when Benson goes outside, he's very cautious when he goes around the corner because he wants to see if he can find the bunny. So now it's like he is trying to find the bunny. So sometimes we have 2 or 3 bunnies in our yard at one time. This morning there was just the one. And Benson took off after it. Of course, I got him on a short little leash, but so he didn't get far before I had to stop him. But he would probably eat the bunny. He loves his little stuffed fluffy toys, so. Sorry about that. I don't know what. It's got to be my allergies. And I am from the Northwest originally, so I didn't know what allergies were until just this last few years. And they're awful. So I have the deep sympathy for all of you who suffer from seasonal allergies. They are the pits. And I don't know when they're going to stop. Probably when it's too dang hot to go outside. So Benson's broken heart is doing better. He is eating now. And he is acting more normal. He still spends quite a bit of time in his crate. Like, I think he came down. I think he feels safe there in his crate, and it's just in the dining room, so he can go and get in it anytime he wants. But whenever we can't find him, that's where we go. A lot of the house is closed off to him because he's still a puppy. Doors are closed, and slowly I'm starting to leave more doors open because, I mean, we have to be able to trust him at some point, right? And so the craft room is one of them that I leave open because he knows that Mama's usually in there, so he'll go and look for me in there. But he hasn't been stealing anything, so that's a plus. He's got a toy. So as long as he's not stealing anything from there, then he's okay to go in Mama's safe space. What's he doing? Daddy was hollering for Benson, so I don't know what was going on. Not really hollering, just wondering what he's doing, what he's up to. So yeah, today is another busy day. Wednesdays are report days. So I have to create some specialty reports for a committee chairman. I'll do that as soon as I finish here. I'll end up going to work early again. I like doing that because then I can take a break in the afternoon and diamond paint. Yes, I do love to diamond paint. So, I meant to finish this comment earlier in an earlier video, but I got distracted. And then when I finished the video, I never went back to it. So I did a poll on my community tab asking if you liked, for multi-placing, if you liked metal or plastic better. And I had 0 votes for plastic tip. And I had some votes for metal tip. And then I had some votes for, I don't multi-place, so I don't use any tip. So I did manage to replace the tips that I bought that were angled with some straight ones. And I concur. For placing the drills, I like using, this is personal preference now, this is not in any way, shape, or professional opinion. I like metal 6 placer. Or is it a 9? I don't know. I like this one for multi-placing, and I like the plain plastic ones with the metal tips better than the metal the metal single placer. The metal single placer is larger, and I guess it's because I'm used to this one. So that is what I'm using now. And the other thing was, I see people that have all these pens, and I mean, they've paid a lot of money for some of these pens, $30 and $40. And I don't know, I don't get it. I guess I just don't get it. Maybe that's part of the collecting supplies, is just as much a hobby as doing the diamond painting. I don't know. I don't, however, like the basic pen that comes with a basic toolkit. It's too small. Even with the squishy, it's just too small. I use those pens for if my pen is freshly loaded with wax. I'll use those pens to position, better position the drills on the canvas. But I only have 3 pens. 1, 2, 3. And then the one that came with that kit that I just ordered from Yuli Zhang's. These 2 I purchased. Actually, I purchased all of them, but I purchased them for different reasons. But this is my favorite, I think, because of the colors that are in it. They are all shaped like exactly the same. This one is a little thinner. And these 2 are identical. These 2 came from Diamondart Club. But I don't understand the obsession with having 500 pens. So if someone could explain that to me, that would be great. Or better than that is, I don't understand spending $35 on a pen because it matches your canvas. So you're just going to use it the one time. I mean, I don't know, that just seems like a lot of wasted money to me. I mean, no offense to anyone who collects pens. I get it. I get it. I collect things that are kind of crazy too. but that's what I do. But if you could just tell me, what is the obsession with pens? I know that it may take trial and error to find the one that is perfect for you, but once you find your perfect pen, I mean, it's like when I was in college. Now, I went back to college as an adult, so I was working full time and I was going to college full time. And I used the same mechanical pencil for all 6 years. Yes, I went for 6 years. I did an associate's, a master's, and a bachelor's and a master's. Took me 6 years. But I used the same mechanical pencil throughout all of it. And I still have that pencil today. I don't know if I could ever get rid of that pencil. But I didn't go and buy a pencil for every class, or, I found the pencil that I liked that had a thicker lead on it, because I'm heavy handed when I write. So gel pens aren't the best for me because I push too hard. But I needed a pencil that wasn't going to break for all my math classes and whatnot. So I found this .09 lead mechanical pencil and never looked back. And that's what I used for 6 years. Still today, I still use it. It is on my craft room table. One of these days, when I think about it, I'll have to share my pen with you. I'm not upstairs in the craft room. I have temporarily moved my craft space down to the den because the canvas I'm working on was too large for my table. So I'm down here while I do this one and any other premium canvases that I'll do that will be large until Christmas time, because this is where our Christmas tree sits at Christmas time. And I keep my tree up for a good long time. We put it up the first or second week in November, and we keep it up until January. I love our tree. It is full of Disney and whimsy and fun and magic, and it is just our downstairs tree is 100% Disney, special Hallmark. Disney includes Star Wars. Some special Hallmark ornaments and some of our favorite things. The upstairs tree, so this is in the den, the upstairs tree in the living room has some Disney on it, but mostly it's just random ornaments. Some of the ornaments that the kids made when they were little, or things like that. It used to be my Starbucks tree, and all it had on it was exclusively Starbucks ornaments. And I no longer, I choose not to be a Starbucks person, and so I have put all of those ornaments away, and there were years of ornaments, lots and lots of ornaments. I just put them in a box and put them away, because we no longer, we don't go to Starbucks anymore. I'm not a Starbucks groupie, I guess, anymore. So there's that. But I like having a tree that is in the front window of our house. I just think that's really cool. So we do that. But the space that I'm in is available to me the other 10 months of the year. We moved, when the kids moved out last week, there was a chair here, and I moved the chair into the spare bedroom, chair and ottoman, so that I could put the table up here. And I am just loving that I can be down here with my husband He works at home 2 days a week. And the dog loves that we're both in the same room. I mean, he loves that we are both in the same room. So it works. It works for us. And I will sit here for a little while longer today. And I always do that. I just finished this one and look down and right in my face. Is that a common problem with everybody? I will look through the whole little field here and still, I'll bet you, one will pop up. I don't know where that went. All right. Let's see if that works. There we go. My nose is all running again. Yeah, it's pretty awful. I've never had allergies before, but they make my eyes water like I've been crying. Like tears just running down your face, eyes watering. I mean, it's just awful. And I don't know I don't know exactly what it is. I know that I live in a high allergy area of the country, but it's just gotten worse the last few years. We finally got hubby on allergy meds that worked for him. When I met him, he was awful. It was awful, awful. And so we finally got him on something he takes every day, 365 days of the year. And it works for him. I'm not that bad or as bad as he ever was, but this is beginning to be really annoying. So the part that I'm working on now is extremely confetti heavy. And I feel like I'm changing my drills every 2 minutes. Well, there were a couple of F's. So I'm going slower here today because I just keep having to change the drills. So I watched some videos yesterday about using washi tape to tape off sections. And I guess it's the same thing like I do here with the release paper. And just work on little sections at a time. So I figured that one out on my own. I didn't watch any videos before I started doing it, and that makes me happy that I figured something out on my own. Because I feel like all I do is ask questions. More and more and more questions. And it feels like the more I do this, the more questions I have. Isn't that crazy? So for the July paint along with friends, I'm gonna probably not be finished with this one. So I'll leave this one down here, and I'll do the paint along upstairs in the craft room. And it shouldn't take me long at all. It shouldn't take me long at all, and then I'll be back down here to finish this one. if you don't know what the Paint Along with Friends is, it is a bunch of friends here on YouTube that, that are all doing the same or similar themed paintings. And we just ask that you have a YouTube channel, that you post your progress. The purpose of these paint-alongs is to get to know one another through their update videos. So if you want a really good description of the July paint-along, head on over to Crafty Chef Diamond. She did a video that is just fabulous, and she lists off the people that were that had agreed to do the paint-along as of the date of that video. So there's Crafty Chef Diamond, myself, and a bunch of other people who are going to do this paint along together. If you don't have to have the painting that we're doing, we just ask that you have some kind of Disney painting or a painting of something that you really love. Crafty Chef Diamond and I are both big Disney fans, as well as some other people who are going to do the paint along as well. Just big Disney fans. So, yeah, if you want to join us, please do. The more the merrier. Check out her video and let her know, because she is, Crafty Chef Diamond is the one who chose the canvas for July. So let her know that you are interested in doing the paint along with us. Or you can just leave a comment here and I'll get the message to her. Whatever you prefer. Anyways, then I'll finish that one rather quickly because it's smaller than the one I'm working on now. And I don't know, it may be a little confetti heavy. I'm not sure. I hadn't really examined it in that way. So, yeah, the more the merrier. And then on top of the paint along, I have created a always open Zoom link for people to get together on Zoom and craft together in real time. So that is available. The information for that is linked below. And that's another way to get to know one another, is by hopping on the Zoom and saying hello and just chatting in real time with other crafters. You don't have to be a diamond painter to utilize the channel, and you are welcome to share the channel information, or the link rather, the link. You are welcome to share the link information to anyone that you choose, so you can meet online and craft together. Again, that information is in the description of this video. It's also on my community tab. All right. How long have I been on here? Oh, 27 minutes. All right. Trying to decide when I want to go over to the computer and start my work day. I have you all on my phone, and then my laptop is over here, but in order to access my work computer, I have to do it from an actual PC that is equipped with the software. So that means going upstairs. And then I will get this video posted. And start my day. Anyways, I want to thank you again for subscribing, for hanging out with me this morning early, and ask you to do all the things, like, comment, share out the channel. Let's grow this community together. And with that, until next time, have a fab day.